Hello everyone, welcome to my CAD/CAM channel. In this tutorial, you learn additional to the FreeCAD sketching. Also, you learn about the application of FreeCAD tools like revolution, polar pattern, hole, thread, and fillet. This is the 2D drawing that we need to convert to 3D solid part. As you know, there are several ways or steps to create the 3D solid part. Here you find the steps and the tools that I used to convert the 2D drawing into 3D solid part. You also find these two important sketches. You can also start the FreeCAD workspace by pressing the parametric part button. As you see, the body is automatically inserted. This is the input drawing for our 3D solid part. We need to create cylindrical parts, flanges, rips, holes, and threads. This is the first sketch that we need to create. Here are the dimensions. First, we sketch half of the cylindrical part and the flanges. Insert new sketch and select the XZ plane. First, we create roughly the shape of the profile with polyline tool, and we will put the dimensions later. Remove unnecessary edges. Before you assign the dimensions, constrain the edges to vertical or horizontal. Now, assign the dimensions. The sketch is full constrained, then close the sketch. Select the sketch and then activate the revolution tool. In step 2, we create the holes on the top of the flange. Select the top surface and then activate the sketch tool. Create a circle with a diameter of 145 millimeters. Change the circle to construction geometry. Now create another circle with a diameter of 12 millimeters on the vertical axis. Constrain the new circle to the construction geometry. The circle is green, means the sketch is full constrained. To create a hole, select the sketch and activate the pocket tool. Select the option Up to Face and then select the surface. Now, we create the other holes with the help of polar pattern. Select the pocket and then the polar pattern tool. Select the Z-axis and set the number of holes. In step 3, we create the holes on the lower flange. Select the lower surface and then activate the sketch tool. Create construction geometries. Convert the line and the circle into construction geometries. Sketch the circle on the construction line. Constrain the new circle to the construction geometry. Now, the sketch is fully constrained. To create a hole, select the sketch and activate the Pocket tool. Select the option Up to Face and then select the upper surface. The hole is created. Now, we create again the other 3 holes with the help of polar pattern. The procedure is the same as the previous holes. In the next step, we create this sketch on the plane which is parallel to XZ plane. First, create a plane 100 millimeters parallel to the XZ plane. Select the plane and then activate the Sketch tool. Hide the plane. As you can see, our sketch is full constrained. Select the circle and then activate the Polar Transform tool. Copy the circle 3 times. Select the center of the construction circle and then rotate the small circle to 170 degrees from the construction line. Now, trim unnecessary curves. Assign the dimensions. The sketch is full constrained, then close the sketch. Now our profile is ready and we make it solid pad. Select the sketch, then extrude it. Select the option Up to Face and then select the face of the cylinder. In step 5, we create a pocket with a diameter of 76 mm and depth 10 mm. Select the surface and then activate the Sketch tool. Let us create reference curves from the existing part. Sketch the circle on the center point of the reference curve. Constrain to the center. Select the sketch, then activate the Pocket tool. The depth of the pocket is 10 mm. Select the surface of the pocket, then activate again the Sketch tool. Set the diameter of the hole 60 mm and the depth about 100 mm. In step 7, we create the rip. Select the YZ plane. Activate the View Section tool and extract the reference edges. Create a vertical line and convert it to construction geometry. Sketch the profile by using the polyline tool. To achieve a curved rip design, sketch the rip contour some mm inside the cylinder. Select the sketch and activate the pad tool and extrude it to the thickness of 10 mm and symmetrical. Now, we use again the polar pattern tool to create the other 3 rips. The next step is to create a hole with a thread. Select the surface and then activate the sketch tool. Extract the reference curve to define the center of the hole. Create any circle on the center point of the reference curve. The size of the circle is not important, but the center point. Select the sketch and activate the hole tool. Set the profile type, the size, and the depth of the hole. And activate the options Threaded and Model Thread. Now, we apply again the polar pattern tool. For the axis, select the option, select Reference, and then select one of the circular curves. The last step is to apply the fillet tool on the required edges. Activate the Fillet tool and select the edge or the faces, and then set the radius of the fillet. That is for today. Please follow the other videos to learn more about FreeCAD. See you in the next video. Please subscribe, like, and share the video. Thank you for watching.